Early gig though, finishing at 9. Anyway, yeah, clap clap. Bye guys. See you next time you play. So yeah, I've just been at the Jazz Can watching a gig. It was good. It was good. There was did you see him? There was a guy on the drums, right? A creeper on the drums. There was a Wither Skeleton singing, playing a tambourine, and this guy on the Carnyx. If you don't know what that is, look it up. C-A-R-N-Y-X, Carnyx. It's a good instrument. It's a really good gig in my mind, as I made it up. Right. So today, back to Minecraft fishing. Bi-weekly Minecraft fishing. Don't fish off bridges. That's my advice to you lot. Fall in the water. Now, right, let's go and get a record on, and then we can get this episode, this long-awaited episode, underway. Alright dogs, Lucky, Rita, Celine, Nazi dog. Nope, my CDs are in here. So today, did you see it? Did you see what we're playing? I've still got no jukebox. I'll just remember it. Right? Okay, imagine I'm putting it in a jukebox. Doo 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 doo. And here we go. Today we are listening to Monolithic by Interbella. This record is absolutely astonishing. Let's put it in here. I've got to get a new jukebox. Now Monolithic, if you can imagine what this is about, I might tell you. I might wait until you can work it out for yourselves. Give you a bit of time to work out what it might be about. Then I might tell you. If you're David Breather, if you're Interbella, you already know, so no cheating. Oh hello, there's that Alki again. Alright. Alright. Off to a dinner party, are we? Yeah, look ashamed. Bold as brass. Too many Alkies in this town. Right, Gavin. What have you got for me today then, matey? Hey? Where shall I look? This one. Have I had this one before? No, I'm not having that one. This one. No, don't want that one. This one. We'll have that. This is what we're gonna have. What's this? Gav? 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 What's this? What is it? Coderon Generique. Generique. Is that what you said? Generique. It's generic. Generic Côte d'Aron. Generic Côte d'Aron. Is that what this is? You're joking. Where'd you get it from? Factory, yeah. It's factory wine. I got generic white label factory wine. Yeah, thanks Gav. I'll pay you back, me old bastard. Generic. Let's drink this. That's not how you drink. Whoa. Okay, that is generic. Oh, I'm feeling a bit crumbs. Generic red wine. What do you do with generic red wine? You fucking drink it, don't you? Brexit still's not finished. Look, the Brexit over there. I think what we're going to see is bits of that falling off over the next few weeks. Just bits of it, like that corner there, all falling off. The Brexit. Don't know who's building that piece of shite. The Brexit. Right, where are we going to fish today, guys? Any idea? Is this loud enough? I'm going to turn it up a bit. It's good. I like it. Dig it. This first track's called Monolithic Rising. Monolith Rising. Right? Any clue? Good record. Really blown me away this afternoon listening to this while I was mowing the lawn. Look, I mowed. Oh, you mowing the lawn. I was mowing the lawn and it's all bloody growing back again. Look, beautifully mowed lawns everywhere. Done all this mowing. It's all knocked off now. I'm knocked. So knocked I'm gonna fall in this weird pond. Pond's all over here. Never fished that one. Should we have a fish in here? Should we have a fish in here? There's a sheep to keep us company. Good old sheep. So this is Interbella, which is one half of the famous breathers who we featured on the previous episode, episode 5, volume 5. Forgetting my own bowl. Got a bowl. Yeah, David Breather, he's on Twitter as, or Interbella. He calls himself David Breather. He's not on Twitter as David Breather. I've had a wine. Shut up. Shut up. I've had a fucking wine. Alright. I've had a wine. Still left the flowers here. I didn't mow them. Not a psychopath. Let's go into my garden. Shut the door so all the creeps don't get in. All the creeps. Look at that in the corner. Ball and chain. Apparently there's ball and chain in my corner. Well, I'll tell you something. I've already told you that. I'm going to shut up. I'm not going to be that guy, that miserable cunt at the wedding who goes on, I'm divorced. It's fine. Get over it. She doesn't love you anymore, mate. Right? She doesn't love you anymore. Leave it. Leave it. Ball and chain's gone. Look at that. Look at that. It's like listening to your own advice. I didn't mow this lawn. This bit's meant to be wild. Alright. Let's go past the llama farmer. Hello llamas. Still don't know who owns you. Who moved your fucking farm next door to... What the fuck's this? This is... I've got to start reading my mail because I'm sure they must have had to have planning permission for this. Right? You can't just build a farm next to someone's house. Fucking industry is taking over everywhere. Industry, mate. It's industry. It's what it is. It's what it is. So, right. Tell you where we're going to go fishing. Just for a change. I haven't done this yet. Idiots. You idiots! What are you doing? I'll have that. You idiots! Where do you think you're coming from? You idiots! Hey, idiots! Don't matter, I'll have a drink. Not like that. Red wine. Have any of you played the second South Park game? Where you have to fight Randy when he's drunk on red wine. And they go, oh no, red wine, that's the worst drunk of the lot. And they're right. They're right. Except for maybe Scotch whiskey. I don't know. If you're drunk on Scotch whiskey, you're either very fighty or you can't stand up. So maybe you just fall over. They're Americans, aren't they? They're used to bourbon, which is like syrup. Excuse me. Red wine. Red wine and a large shepherd's pie. That's what I had for my dinner. Oh, for fuck's sake. Stupid git. So I've had a red wine, I've had a large shepherd's pie, and I spent a long time today doing the wobbly pencil trick. That's what I spent most of my day doing. I was watching one of the Batman films, doesn't matter which, because it doesn't matter. It's a Batman film, innit? It's not the one that goes dinner, dinner, dinner. It's the one that I challenge you to remember any musical theme from at all. The Christopher Nolan one. Someone tell me they remember a theme from a Christopher Nolan Batman film. One theme in the soundtrack. Hum it. You can't. It's impossible. Christopher Nolan, eh? We all like Christopher Nolan, don't we? Don't we? Go on, hands up. All of you. All of you. Hands up if you like Christopher Nolan films. You know, The Prestige with old Dead Bowie. That one with Guy Pearce where it's all backwards. Interstellar. The Poor Man's 2001. What's the other one? Inception. A gigantic cryptic crossword puzzle that takes 3 hours. See, that's his trouble, Christopher Nolan. I mean, the Batman films are Batman films. They're not puzzling. There's Batman, and he has a hard time, and he's all sad, and then he beats up a bad guy, and it's the end. It might take 3 hours to do that, but that's what happens. His other films, though, they're like Mensa have sponsored a film. It's like, oh, did you understand Inception? Yeah. Oh, it's good, wasn't it? Have you watched it again since you understood it? You watched it the first time, you went, oh, I understood that film. Aren't I clever? Have you watched it again? No, because you don't do crossword puzzles twice, do you? You do it once, and you go, oh, that was a good crossword puzzle. Enjoyed that. You don't immediately get the Tipp-Ex out and Tipp-Ex out all the answers and do your crossword puzzle again, do you? No, it's a puzzle. Do it once. That's my take on Christopher Nolan films. No one wants to hear your take on Christopher Nolan. I have to tell myself this stuff. I forget otherwise. No one wants to hear your take on Christopher Nolan. It's my new West End musical. It's about a curmudgeonly film critic. Now what's happened to this music? If I do this, it'll go back on again. Like magic. Monolith Horizon. Here we are. Now I want to talk about this now, because this is a beautiful, brilliant, very interesting, atmospheric Interbella album. Inspired by the film 2001, yes, I've mentioned it, and if you haven't got that, then you should be ashamed of yourselves. No, but it's good. 2001, good film, if you like Stanley Kubrick, and if you don't, then you're wrong. Just wrong. That's all. If you don't like Stanley Kubrick films, because they're the essence of what films should be. The Shining, 2001, Clockwork Orange, Doctor Strangelove. A very small roster of films from Kubrick, not a massive, like, you know, Christopher Nolan's made 150 in the past 5 years. Feels like that anyway. Kubrick made 6 or 7 films his entire career. But they were all masterpieces at the peak of their genre. Every single one of them. And they were very much genre pieces. This is becoming a bit academic. Anyway, what I was going to say about this is, see, there's Hal. Is I do have the actual soundtrack for 2001 on vinyl in my collection of vinyls. Not to sound like a massive twatty hipster, I inherited off my old man, alright? And he used to use it because of Alsa Sprach Zarathustra when he was doing his hairdressing shows. So, yeah. It's not like I found it in a flea market in Paris. Oh, you must go. You must go. It's one of those, you never know. You never know what you're going to find in a flea market in Paris. Not like that. Got it off my dad, nicked it off my dad, like we all do off our dads. I'm well prepared for my kids nicking all my CDs, that's fine. If they know what they are. But yeah, I've got it, and the soundtrack, apart from the ones that you immediately remember, Johann Strauss, Richard Strauss, apart from those ones, the incidental music is fucking terrifying. I think it's, I might be wrong, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think it's the Mormon Tabernacle Choir doing the vocal terrifying vocal thing. And I played it like when I was quite young, and it scared the crap out of me. Just this music with all these deep rumbling levels of sound from the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, if that's who it is. It's certainly a vocal sort of choir anyway. I might be thinking the Mormon Tabernacle Choir because they did the sound. They did a tune on Cremaster 2 by Matthew Barney, which I also loved. I mean, this is reminiscent. Oh, the deep and the high. I mean, that's kind of influenced my vocal style when I do jazz vocals, is the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. Sounds weird, but they're fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. Seriously, it's the freakiest music. I'm not sure it all sounds like Matthew Barney or a Kubrick soundtrack. It might not. Some of it might be Jesus just wants me for a snowflake or whatever it is. It might be that, or whatever Mormons sing. Joseph Smith was a very fine lad and he came from Tennessee. Good old Joseph Smith. He wore a weird black suit and a thin black tie, and he carried a briefcase everywhere he went, with a little name badge saying his name. I am Joseph Smith of the Jesus Christ Church of the Latter-day Saints. Mormon is mine. That's pretty much all I know about Mormons. So I'll probably stop talking about Mormons now. Anyone got any facts about Mormons? Anyone on the chat want to tell me a fact about a Mormon? Nah, no one knows about the Mormons. Like every religion you don't belong to, you know nothing about it, do you? Absolutely shit all. Shit all. That's what you know. And people hate the Muslims without knowing shit all about them. I don't know anything about them. Yeah, but you know, they wear funny hats, don't they? Don't bother me. Queen wears a funny hat. Them dudes at Buckingham Palace wear funny hats. Now, if you want to see a funny hat, see them big bearskins they wear in Buckingham Palace, the Royal Guards, wherever they are. Someone will know what they're called. Someone in the world knows what those guys in the red are called. I don't. Don't know much about history. Don't know much about my own country. But I do know about the Vietnam War. Because I watched a documentary I saw. I'm not going to talk about Vietnam this time. I've finished that documentary. It was really good. I do sometimes worry about his what's his name? Ken Burns. I worry about his choice of sources because it does seem to be slightly partisan. His jazz documentary was fucking shit because he got all his advice from those brothers. You know, the neo-classical jazz guys? What's their names? You know, I blocked it from memory, but the whole thing based on those guys who were neo-classical. They thought jazz died when Hendrix went electric. It's like saying rock died when Highway 61 came out. It's bollocks. Because it didn't. It really started to liven up and become something brand new after that. So you've left out all of free jazz, he's left out all of funk jazz, he's left out the whole thing that, you know, Miles Davis did with Bitches Brew, with Live Evil, left out Albert Ayler, You can't do that. That's a lot, you know. For people, I'm sure, watching this, both of you, free jazz is probably quite a big thing in your brain. And to do a 20-hour documentary on jazz and not mention Albert Ayler is a real fucking crime. Ornette Coleman needed to be, you know, his albums, free jazz, Shape of Jazz to Come, incredible, mind-blowing, world-changing albums, not featured in Ken Burns' jazz. So fuck Ken Burns. So what I think I'm trying to say is all the stuff that I was saying about Vietnam earlier on, it's fundamentally flawed because it's me remembering a half-referenced documentary on PBS. You know, it's better than no documentary on the Vietnam War, but it's not as good as 4 documentaries on the Vietnam War. So I've got that and my secondary school history teacher, Mr. Mills, who taught me about the bell curve and tinnies in the park. That's what he used to talk about, tinnies in the park and the bell curve. Tinnies in the park and the bell curve. Quiet you lot, aren't you? Quiet tonight. You're subdued because England lost the football. Poor things. Poor things. Like that psychiatrist in Harvey. Poor thing. I have to keep doing this every track. Monolith Advent. This track. Monolith Advent. Excuse my belching. Something to do with shepherd's pie. Really quiet, you two. Jump up and down. Guys, if you're watching this, jump up and down where you are. On the spot, jump up and down like this. Are you doing it? I'm imagining you doing it. So if you aren't doing it, you're doing it in my mind. You're jumping up and down on the spot. I can make you do what I want in my mind. You're helpless, whoever you are. Because YouTube doesn't let you see who's watching. Not unless they make a comment. But whoever you are, you're jumping up and down in my mind. Alright, you can stop now, it's fine. No, stop. Seriously, you're going to make yourself ill. Stop it. That's better. Sit down. Sit down in your chair and just enjoy the music, enjoy the fishing. I'm a bit knocked off because Bob Mortimer now has done a fishing show. Stole my idea for fishing on television. Pinched my idea. Not on, I'm going to write a letter. Dear Bob Mortimer, I thought we could be pals, but no. But no. Turns out, first thing you do, steal my idea for TV show. With a budget. I haven't got a budget, so I have to do it on the internet. thought we could be pals. Should have known. I should have phoned Vic Reeves instead. Got Vic Reeves involved. Vic Reeves would have been on this if I'd have phoned Vic Reeves instead of Bob Mortimer, but I phoned Bob Mortimer like a twat. So you can imagine Vic Reeves just over there by the tree, by the jazz can, fishing away. He'd love that, Vic Reeves. But no, like a twat, I had to phone Bob Mortimer. Never trust a lawyer. That's the advice that you got to take away from this. Oh look, I'm full up. I'm going to stop ranting about Bob Mortimer, even though I hate him. I hate Bob Mortimer. I love him, but God, he let me down. He's like seeing Van Morrison live. It's just a shame. Oh why did I go and see Van Morrison live? Nobody knows. If you don't like Van Morrison, by the way, if you don't like Astral Weeks, you can shove it right up your ass, alright? If you don't like Astral Weeks, you just... I don't know what to say to you. Just try it again. Really listen to it this time. Where am I going? I'm just going to stare through here for a minute. I'm not going to do anything. I'm so pissed off. This is it. This is the rest of the show. I'm just going to sit here like this. Can't believe you don't like Astral Weeks. It's really got on my wick, mate. Don't like Astral Weeks. No, I don't know, it's not for me. Put the time into your listening, guys. Put some effort into it. I'm not doing anything else, this is it. This is all I'm going to do now. I'm just going to stand here. I'm not going to fish any more fish. Fucking... seriously. If it wasn't for the other guy watching... Right. Okay, listen. Alright, we'll make a deal, alright? If you go after this, or tomorrow afternoon would be good, right? Get yourself a few beers in, right? Buy a few beers, set up your deck chair in your back garden, okay? And on some kind of speaker device, play Astral Weeks, sit there in the sun, listen to Astral Weeks and drink some beer, and come back next week and tell me that you've changed your mind, because you will have done. You will have done. You'll have heard Astral Weeks and you'll have liked it, right? So we'll agree on that, shall we? Yeah? Right. It's like fucking talking to kids. Honestly. Right. Okay, I'll do some more fishing. Just put me in a bad mood, man. No, try and get out of it. Try and get out of it. I can't believe you said that though. Now I've lost a fucking fish. I'm going to drown myself unless you listen to Astral Weeks. You fucking Philistine. Even the fishing's gone wrong. Look at this. Look. It's not entirely your fault. I'll admit it. I'm in a bit of a bad mood today. It's not entirely your fault. But, Jesus, did you have to say that today? Couldn't have just left it, could you? I don't like Astral Weeks, really. I just find it a bit weird. Like, you know, I like Moon Dance. That's alright. And I like his stuff with them. That's great. But I don't know, it's just a bit too far out for me. Listen! Put some fucking effort into your music listening. You're never going to get anywhere like this. It's pathetic. Pig Island's deserted, all the pigs have gone. Do you know why? They're off listening to Astral Weeks. The way that young pigs do. See, that was a... You wouldn't know, would you? Didn't get off the first track. Look, you jinxed me. A fucking salmon's gone down there. I bet that's disappeared as well. No, you're lucky. Seriously though, can we not just... I can't get over this. I'm really trying. Really am trying to just put all this... It's not. I'm trying to put this behind me and you... Vegan fleece. So don't piss me off more. I'll turn this stream around. Right? Just fucking leave it. Listen to Interbella. Look. Just trying to have a good time tonight, right? I was just trying to have a good time. Do my little Minecraft video, have a little glass of wine. It's like, I don't know. I mean, it's alright, I'll get over it, but I'm trying to do a video here. I shouldn't be moody, I shouldn't be all pissed off. Got some lovely wine, some great music, the fish are biting. You just can't get out of this mood. feed and fleece. Listen, I'm sorry everyone that's listening, I'm just in a bit of a stinker tonight. Happens, doesn't it? You know what, I'm going to catch that. Right. Now, you just think about it. Right? I'm going to go off. I'm going to get a new bottle of wine out of the fridge. I'm going to have a whiz. And when I come back, right, we'll put all this behind us, alright? Talk about something else. Okay? Right, I'm not going for good. You just sit and think about it, right? Not even worth my fucking bother. Might as well just fucking give it all up, won't I? What's the point of me doing all this for you guys and just fucking nothing back? Get nothing back. Righto. Okay, I've calmed down a bit now. So, listen, I'm sorry that I flew off the handle there. I've had a hard day, had a hard week, and I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take it out on you, but just gotta think about how you treat people, okay, and the way you speak to people, right? No, we'll say no more about it, okay? We'll move on now, okay? Friends? Good. Right. I'm sure this record's not finished, this is just... Yeah, last track, Monolith, Revelation. It's great music. Great music that we're listening to now. I hope you've all had a nice evening, had a nice day. I hope you all go and buy music from Interbella, because he's brilliant. And I do want to say that in the future I'd very much like to do an episode on Interbella Swallowed by the Sun, because I listened to that literally just before I was about to broadcast, and it's stupendous. It's just right up my street. That kind of crunchy, dirty 80s, 90s synth, sci-fi synthesizer. I love that stuff. And so in the future, Interbella willing, I would like to do an episode on that album, but tonight it had to be Monolith. There is another part, there's a prelude to this, which is also really good. Go on their Bandcamp, buy, it's only $5 for this record. Nothing. 4 10-20 minute long tracks. Superb musicianship. I really have been blown away. You know, some of the finest musicianship I've had on this stream. It's got depth, it's got just... Also, if you know anyone who's trying to score a film, this is your guy. This is your guy. His scores are absolutely exquisite. Seriously, I put it down. Couldn't recommend this music higher enough. I mean, you're hearing it, so no dickhead. Talking to me, not you. You're in the clear now, mate. I just had enough of being angry. You know? You can only be so angry so much of the time. Not worth it. So, you know, we'll be friends again. Just think about it next time, alright? Think about it. Think about it, 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 think about it. Billingsley would never do that. Right, I'm gonna take a dog out. Let's take Lucky out. Come on, Lucky. Come out for the last track. Shut a door in his face. Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! Not in there, that's shit. Let's go fishing over the other side of the world. That's a pretty mountain. Do you see that over there? I don't know if you can see that. It's a very pretty mountain over there. Always wanted to build something on there. Really, really pretty. Look at the shape of it. With the big bulbous side and the kind of fingery side on the other. It's like someone's giving a finger to a wave or a nipple. Fuck you, nipple. Nipple's going, what did I do? I didn't do nothing. Finger's going, fuck you, you knew what you did. Fuck you. Nipple's going, oh look, I've just been sat on this tit. Could be a man's tit. Finger's going, don't pull that shit on me. I know you. Nipple's going, what? Mate, I literally just met you. I don't know who you are. Come over here, swearing at me. Fingers going, don't give me that. This is a confusing place. Nipple goes, seriously, I've not met you before. Who are you? I'll get this. Yes, he only gone and done it. Nipple's going, well, do you know what, mate? I don't care what you think. I'm just gonna sit here. Finger goes, fuck you. Just fuck you. And if I was the nipple, right, I'd be storming off about now. I'd be like, seriously, mate, don't fucking push it. I'm not here for your fucking entertainment, alright? I'm here to do... I'm a human fucking being. Stop giving me the finger. Finger be like, Mate, I've heard so many stories about you. Nipples, like, I'm just a device for expressing milk for infants. Yeah, well, I pick shit up. So what? Yeah, well, I pick shit up as well. I can get infected. That's not what I was talking about. Well, what are you talking about? Like, physical things, I can carry them? Oh. Well, can you feed a baby? No, but they sure as fuck suck on me. How dare you? Well, what? They do. Give a baby a finger, it'll suck it. I can't believe you're saying this. Well, grow up. I'm as grown up as I can be. I'm a post-pubescent nipple expressing milk for a child. Yeah, well, they'll suck me because I'm closer. I can't believe you're saying this. Never heard anything so hurtful in my life. Fuck off. Anyway, that was the story of the finger of the nipple. Hope you enjoyed it. Expressed in mountain form. All the best stories are in mountain form, aren't they? Right, I'm going to do a bit more fishing. And then we're going to say, fuck off. How do you think this soundtrack suits Minecraft fishing? Anyone? I like it, but I chose the soundtrack, so I'm a bias. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's do some more fucking fishing. Fishing's coming home. It didn't know, did it? Look, that looks like my little float. Looks like the England flag. Are you all crying now? Are you all crying, all England people? You lost to Croatia. You thought you were doing so well. That's what's funny about it. You thought you were doing so well. Oh look, we beat Colombia. We beat Tunisia. You thought you were doing so well. It wouldn't be funny if you weren't so serious about it. And then mighty Croatia come and tear your dreams away from you. Imagine going up against France. Imagine England against France. It would have been a whitewash. Honestly. I'd have gone down the road the next day after we'd lost in the final. This would have been brilliant. After we'd lost in the final to the French, and I'd be humming the Marseillaise all the way down the street. Do you want a crepe, mate? Do you want a crepe? Oh, never mind. Have a crepe. Have a crepe instead. Oh, you want chips? You want chips instead? Bit of comfort food. You know, invented them, don't you? Oh, it was the French. It was the French. That serves me right, doesn't it? For being a gloating motherfucker. That serves me right. all you footy fans out there. I'm very sorry you didn't win any World Cups. Next time maybe, eh? Hey, maybe next time. It's only 4 years, isn't it? Only 4 years. You fucking dicks. I went on a big rant on Twitter about the Football World Cup, and I got blocked about 4 or 5 times. Football fans are touchy. Who knew? Who knew? Right, I'm gonna have some R&R. There's only so much fishing a guy can do in a day, right? Oh right, okay, look, where are you? Lucky. Lucky. Where the fuck is Lucky? What are you doing over there? Sit down. Right. I'm gonna go have a bit of an R&R in this sheep sauna. Oh, that's better. That's better. Had a really hard day. Well, with everything and everything else. I'm still fishing, but just having a little sit down. Have a little sit down. Watch. There I am. Nice little relax in the sheep sauna. Oops. Don't kill the sheep in the sheep sauna. I caught a sheep. Now go back to where you were. Go on, sheep. Get in. Fucking. What, you on my seat? Come on. There you go. Relax. I'm not trying to... Just chill out, alright? Just chill out. It's got some shades of the original soundtrack. I'm sure it's intentional. He's a clever guy. But listen to this. Buy more records by Interbella because they're all superb. And he's prolific, mate. Really, I mean, I've never seen someone create so much music of such a diversity. Seriously, I'll play a different thing in a minute. After this record's finished, I'll play something different. And the diversity of his music is just... How do you do it? How do you be that diverse that quickly? His brains. Musical talent. That's why I do Minecraft videos. They're all the same every single time. And he does fantastical... Guy's got talent. Guys like this should be able to make money off of make a living out of what they do. This should be all he needs to do, these records. The world doesn't work when people this talented don't earn enough money off of what they're doing. And yet Michael Bublé is a millionaire. Explain that. It's a sin. That's what it is. Still, it's a nice day. We had a bit of a falling out earlier, but we're alright now. I wasn't referencing the Pet Shop Boys, no. We have heard it. Heard the Pet Shop Boys. In the wrong fucking sauna. So you like 90s syntho pop, yeah? It's not my cup of tea, I must admit, but I can't criticise you for liking it. You know, a lot of people do. A lot of people like the Pet Shop Boys. Just not my bag, mate. Not my bag. No, it's fine. You're allowed to like it. Differing tastes is fine. Look, I'm losing fish here because I'm talking to you. So I'll let you be, right? I'm gonna go off. Right, and I'm gonna play now. So that was Monolith by the mighty Interbella. And we're gonna listen to something a bit different now. Same musician, same artist, same composer, but completely different type of music. Alright? So give me a tick. I'm not going to wander off, I'm not going to shout. It's all alright. We're all good. This is called Robotic Boy. And if you don't love this, I mean, believe me, I like my deep atmospheric soundtracky music, but the music's got a sense of humour about it. I'm all about it. I haven't had a drink for ages. Come on, let's have a drink. Let's all have a drink together. Everyone on the stream, everyone in Minecraft, have a drink. We got past the heavy stuff. Let's all relax now to Robot Boy. Do you know, when I was listening to this earlier, do you know who this music reminded me of? Because it's nothing like it. It's really weird. What I was reminded of was Philip Glass. Philip Glass does Robot Boy. But, you know, this is something else, isn't it? Anyway, I hope you're all enjoying the stream. Chat's been quiet, but that's fine. It's not been that sort of evening, is it? Let's all just be, right? Let's let ourselves be, whoever we are, whatever we do, wherever we come from, however we smell. Doesn't matter tonight. Because tonight we're all brothers and sisters under the same moon. Hello, Fuzzy. Cat? Where have you come from? I hope you're digging the music. Fuzzy Cat. Hope you're digging the music and the fishing. You're near the end of the stream, Fuzzy Cat, I'm afraid. Because, I mean, I might play one more track after this. And then probably be off. Get to my bed. I'm an old man. It's late. Well, it's 10 o'clock. It's not late, but you know. I need time to finish my red wine and pass out on my chair. That's enough. That's enough, Ghost Jazz. Don't pick on your poor viewers anymore. All three of them. One day I'll... Listen, if you're a vegan and you're worried about this, soon they're going to be updating Minecraft so that I can release all these fish into a big fuck-off aquarium where they'll all be happy. They'll all be happy. Happy fish. They'll all be happy fish. Not sad dead fish that I'm going to cook. They're going to be happy, happy, happy fish. Happy fish. Right. So, one more track. One more tune by Interbella. One more tune by Interbella. And we'll call it a night. Alright, guys? Alright, guys? You could get copyright if it's non-copyright sounds. Yeah, no, I've asked the guy, it's fine. He's a mate of mine on the Twitter. Good chap. Mr. David Breather. I wonder if that's his real name. Like my name's Ghost Jazz. Who knows? Who knows? Do some fishing here. Have I've fallen down this hole again. It's got deeper. Bloody hell. Right, one more track. You got 86 subs. Are you a spammer, Fuzzy Cat? Because I don't need to, I'm happy with my 5 subs. I don't need 86 subs in 5 months. And I don't like people who buy subs. Because it's pathetic. And it's boring. Right? So if that's what you're doing, just sod off. You subscribed. Okay, good. Well done. I'm glad you did that. We're going to listen to another Interbella track, which I have got permission for, before you ask. A remix. Now I know that Mr. Interbella, my friend, did a remix of a track by Mr. Wayne Rex, my friend. So I have permission from both of these people. Before you ask, I will sub to you. Yes, you already have. Cheers, man. Enjoy the videos. This is what I do. I do Minecraft fishing. So let's fish some more. Let's fish some more. Thanks for all your comments though. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're not a spammer. Mr. Fuzzy Cat. It's nice to know people are genuine out there on the... Can you join? Yeah, maybe next time, mate. Not tonight, mate. I mean, it's kind of a solo series, if you know what I mean. I mean, you know, if you're a musician and you've got a record, I might have you on as a guest. Well, I'm not just, you know, just having anyone on who's gonna. Oh look, I'll build this over it. No, it's not a building. It's not a building stream. It's a fishing stream. We just fish. Nice to meet you, though. Anyway, you seem like a nice chap. And this is okay, I am a boy. It is 10 o'clock. Good for you. Good for you, mate. It is 10 o'clock. It's 10 past 10, actually, mate. Is it past your bedtime? Are you, I mean, how old are you? This is kind of a stream for grown-ups. I mean, I dig you know, I'm happy to have you watch it, but ask your mum and dad if you're a child. Maybe ask your mum and dad whether it's the right channel for you, because it's not really child focused. I probably should put that in the descriptor. I mean, I've got kids. I don't let my kids watch this. It's taken a strange turn, this stream. Strange turn. So what I think this is Wayne Rex on bagpipes, or the Irish pipes, whatever they're called. I know how it's spelled, I don't know how you pronounce it, because it's a Celtic spelling. It doesn't quite equate to our Germanic spelling. It's all vowels, which is fine. I mean, I dig it. Yes, but on Friday to Saturday I can be up all night. I'm 13. You're 13 years old. Drums. So you're in secondary school. Up all night? Seriously? I couldn't stay up all night when I was 13. Do you like the music, Fuzzy Cat? Yeah, I get it, you're 13. Do you like the music? I mean, it'd be weird for me to add you because I'm 38, so I'm probably not going to add you. You like the music? That's good. But I probably won't add you because I'm a 38-year-old man. I'm not 38, am I? How old am I? I was born in October 1980, so someone do some maths for me. Right? I'm 37. I'm 37 years old. I'm sitting in on a Saturday night doing a Minecraft fishing night. It's how I chose to live my life. It's how I chose to live my life. Hopefully, Mr. Fuzzy Cat, you'll be more successful. I've left a like. Thank you very much, Mr. Fuzzy Cat, and I hope you are more successful in your life than I am. And in your YouTubing, it seems that way. 86 subs. I got 6 now, thanks to you. So you're 13 years old. I guess you watch what you want, but there will be swearing. There will be inappropriate content. Well, how do you pronounce that though? I know how it's spelled. I've said that. Is it Wayland? like Smithers, the Wayland pipes. And I don't know how you pronounce it. They're lovely pipes though. Lovely, lovely pipes. And it's nice to have 5 subs today. Good for you, mate. What kind of videos do you do? I'm happy just doing my fishing and my weird music. There's going to be another weird one on the moment. I think I'm going to turn this one Ilian pipes. They're the Ilian pipes. Is that what it's called? Fucking Irish spelling, man. I mean, you know, I consider myself a Celt to a certain extent, but I just can't understand how they spell their stuff. It doesn't make any sense. Why can't you just use letters like everyone else? Because they're Celts. They're Celts. They had their own alphabet. They had their own spelling. It's fine. I'm not going to criticise anyone for spelling things different. Yeah, well, you're playing more popular games than me, Fuzzy Cat. I'm old. I can't do Fortnite because I get killed straight away. And I just find that boring when you get killed straight away. I mean, I know I could practice at it, but I've got all instruments over there in the corner of the room that I'd rather practice than playing Fortnite. The only reason I know this game, Fuzzy Cat, is because I've got 2 nippers of my own. They're a bit younger than you, but they introduced me to well, both Minecraft and YouTubing, so you got them to thank for hearing this excellent music. And seriously, 13, it's a great age for discovering music. Great age for it. Well, look, mate, I mean, I wasn't expecting to meet you tonight, Mr. Fuzzy Cat, but look, if you dig the video, I'm very happy with that. Anyone who's enjoying the music and enjoying the video, come along. But if your mum and dad get cross at what you're watching, I did warn you about my content, okay? No, I'm not fussed, mate. I'm not fussed about, do you know what I do most of the time? Like, I'm not a gamer. I like music, and I like watching films that last for hours and are mostly people talking. I mean, it's great. I love that you're enthusiastic about these games. It's just not for me, mate. It's not for me. Have another drink. Oh, I've smashed my flower. I smashed my flower. No. Do you like my hotel? They don't mind. Who? Oh, your parents don't mind. Well, okay. Okay. As long as I don't mind. I mean, let's face it. My parents didn't have a clue what I was watching when I was 13. So, and I probably won't have a clue what my kids are watching when they're 13. That's the way of the world, isn't it? At 13, I mean, technically, you like the hotel. It's called the Gundam. It's the Gundam Hotel. I haven't mentioned why it's called that. Can't catch fish here. I haven't mentioned why it's called that in this stream, but I might tell you, because you're nice. I like you. You seem like a cool kid. That was Interbella versus somebody who I don't know who it was. Excuse my belching. I'm an old man and I'm drinking wine. Look, I'm dropping fish all over the place here. Right, got to go back to my jetty. It's the only reliable place. Let's go back to the jetty. That's my gaff, by the way. Introduction, Mr. Fuzzy Cat. Are you Mr. Fuzzy Cat? I keep calling you Mr. Fuzzy Cat. Oh yeah, you said you're a boy. It looks like a bird beak. Well, the hotel. Right, well, back in the late 80s or early 90s, there was an anime series called Gundam. Go and have a Google. It's a good anime series. And I built it, and then I put the big wings on the top, and I thought that looks like the guy from Gundam. So I called it the Gundam. Talking to a 13-year-old on YouTube. I mean, no, there's nothing wrong with talking to a 13-year-old. I'm happy with that. Just not how I saw my life turning out when I was 37 years old. Music's turned off, isn't it? I've probably been going for quite a while on this stream. So what time is it? It's 10:30. I've been going for nearly an hour and a half on this stream. So what I'm going to do is thank you everyone for watching. It's been an experience. It's been excellent. You're all my best friends. Where's oh shit, where's Rita? Lucky. Lucky. Did I sit Lucky down? Does anyone remember where I put Lucky? Bye. What the hell do I sat him down over here, didn't I? Lucky. You can't have lost another dog. Where's Lucky? Right, guys, that's probably it for me tonight. I'm a bit drunk. I've lost a dog. Probably just sat it down somewhere. I've lost another dog. But I've been doing this for an hour and a half, so it's time for me to get to my bed. Alright? So be cool. Buy records. Buy cool musicians who you've just come across. Seriously, if they're small musicians, right, like Interbella, $3, $4, $5, buy a record. It's worth a punt, innit? And if you like their music, pay for it. Because they, you know, musicians aren't rich people anymore. We're not all your Beyoncés, we're not all your Jason Derulos. Is that a guy? I don't know who that is. We're not all like that. We're most of us absolutely brassic. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you to Interbella for giving me permission to play their music. There will be, hopefully, another Interbella episode in the future. But for now, it's good night.